Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's game two between the Cubs and Brewers today on the Mo Money Sports Network. The sports network for the sports fan. Well, hopefully, they play better today than they did the other day. After a 9-3 shellacking here at the expense of the Brewers, and we are here. We are live, and we are minutes away from first pitch. Don't forget to like and subscribe, all the good jazz. As we wait for the game to start, I just finished up my dinner. What? A couple minutes late. But hey, we're here. We're good. And we're ready.
You didn't finish folding, Race. Everything's so funny for you, huh?
Silly the mama. Silly mama.
Dinner.
It was good. Mm-hmm. We wait through the commercial break. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We are back at it. Game two. Here we go. Why not? Is Cheerio back in the lineup today? Injured in game one, will start game two. Well, let's take advantage of it. If he's out there, he's fair game. Probably won't be able to run. We'll see what happens there. Here we go. Here we go. Let's enjoy this show. As the Brewers take the field, it is Aaron Ashby, 2025 regular season, 5-2, 2.16 ERA, 43 games, 66.2 innings pitched, 1.17 whip, opposing batting average of 227. And we'll see where this goes from here. Turner, Horner, Tucker, Suzuki, Happ, Kelly, Crow Armstrong, Swanson, and Shaw. That is your lineup for the Cubs tonight. And we will see how this plays out for them. Justin Turner going to the plate. Oh, no. Contreras, Durbin, Ortiz, Terang, and Vaughn catcher to first for the Brewers on defense. And then you got Jackson Churio, Blake Perkis, and Sal Frelick. Today, Brewers defense third in fielding value this season. That's good to know. Here's the first pitch of the ball game from Aaron Ashby. And it's delivered, and it's a strike on the inside corner. 0-1. Here we go. Turner takes a swing, fouls it back. 0-2 is the count. Leadoff hitter. And we go Ashby sets. He delivers. That's low for a ball. 1-2 upcoming. For the Cubs leadoff hitter Justin Turner. If you're just tuning in, it's the Cubs and Brewers, top of the first. Turner hits one high, but not very deep. That one's going to be caught in left by Cheerio, and it is one down for the Cubs in the top of the first. And we'll have to see how this goes. So she's putting on the show. There it is. Strike on the outside corner. High outside corner. 0-1 to the Cubs' second hitter of the day. And it's Nico Horner. 297, 7 home runs, 61 RBIs, on base percentage of 739. Horner swings and misses. It's 0-2. 0-2 is the count on Nico Horner. And Ashby set to deliver. Swung on by Horner into right field. It's a base hit. Runner on first, one out. Horner getting things cooking for the Cubs. Yep. Just starting. Just starting. Milwaukee. They beat us 9-3 yesterday or the other day. Yep. One day I'll try to convince my mom to come out here and guess sports team names on the YouTube channel. There's a swing and a foul ball for the Cubs fans. It's 0-1 with a runner on first and one out. I mean, the Brewers are Elkies. That's a funny one. Oh, he fouled it off his knee. Good job. Good start to the game for the Cubs. We have to take him out now. Count is 0-1. The trainer's out there looking at him. We're going to have to see what happens here. There
I wasn't that busy.
we go. We're getting a report that he's going to stay in the game. And here we go. No. It's 0-1 to the Cubs' number 3 hitter. Or number 4 hitter, excuse me, that is Seiya Suzuki. There we go. 0-1. Ashby set to deliver. Low and away. 1-1. Oh, my bad. That's not Suzuki. That's Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker hitting fourth. I thought it was saying Suzuki. Ball two, low and away, just in the same spot. Kyle Tucker up 2-1. Or Kyle Tucker's ahead in the count 2-1. With a runner on first. and one away. Well, let's see if the Cubs can jump on them early here. Well, Ashby set to deliver. There's the pitch. Inside 3-1 to Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker, newly acquired from the Houston Astros. Looking to do damage, can do damage. And there's the pitch. 3-2, full count. Runner on first, 1 out. So here we go. Full count, payoff pitch. On deck is Suzuki. Here we go. Ashby set to deliver with the runner on first. It's high. Kyle Tucker draws a walk. First and second with only 1 away. And here comes possibly the Cubs' best hitter in Suzuki. There we go. Ashby. Suzuki up there. Suzuki swings at the first pitch, fouls it away. Regular season 267 with runners in scoring position. In the postseason, 067. So that'll make a difference. We'll see if Suzuki can drive somebody home. Here's its low and inside. 1-1 is the count to Suzuki. Here we go. There's the next pitch. Suzuki lifts one. It's back. It's back. It's gone. 3-run home run. Top of the first for the Cubs. Let's go. Good start. And I got to change the banner. Yes, sir. Don't mind if I do. Cubs 3. Brewers yet to come up, but still 3-0 for the Cubs. But as Tucker and who was on second? I can't remember. Ball one, low and inside. As it's a 3-run homer from Suzuki. And the Cubs lead it 3-0. Here we go. Hap now at the plate. As Suzuki gives a little fist pump, knowing he's opened up the scoring for the Cubs today. Here we go. Ashby again setting up to deliver. Throws a strike. It's 1-2. One out to Ian Happ. You just missed a 3-run shot from Seiya Suzuki. It's 3-0 Cubs. One out in the first. There's strike 3 on Happ. 2 down. But you did miss a 3-run home run from Seiya Suzuki. It got me all fired up and ready to go here. I'm glad you're with me. Suzuki hits a 3-run home run. I thought he was the third hitter. He was the fifth hitter, I believe. Because there's a pitch that was 0-1. Now it's a strike. And here we go. Cubs are on the board first. Aaron Ashby set to deliver. Carson Kelly at the plate now. It's 1-1. As here we go. Ashby set to deliver on a 1-1 count. Throws the pitch. It's a strike. As Carson Kelly had no intention of swinging at that one. Now 1-2. Carson Kelly. Let's see what happens now. Ashby sets, delivers low. It's 2-2. As you can see, the score is 3-0 in the top of the first for the Cubs after Suzuki hits a 3-run shot. And Carson Kelly's at the plate. He lines one to second, which is caught, and we're going to the bottom of the first. But the Cubs strike for 3 and have the lead going into the bottom of the first inning with the Brewers coming up. There we go. And George pointed it out last time, but this time I got the wild cherry Pepsi going. It's going to be a good day. Connor McDavid signed a new 2-year extension. So we got Connor for the next 3 seasons, including this one. And he didn't even take $1 extra. So it's been a good day, and hopefully the Cubs can make it even better by picking up a win. Oh. So here we go. Central Division rivals in the National League Division Series. That's where we're at. Third day of live streaming in a row. This is odd for me, but I love it. I love hanging out with you guys. I love calling games. I love getting emotional. It is what it is. That's why it's the sports network for the sports fan. And yeah, we're gonna have a blast. But anyways, it is currently 3-0. And remember, the Cubs will go home for 2 if they can get a split here in Milwaukee tonight. See how it goes, though. We got a long way to go before we do that. Wild cherry Pepsi's tasting pretty good. Churio Terang Contreras Yelich, Vaughn, Frolic, Durbin, Perkins is your lineup for the Brewers tonight. Emanga, Emanaga misses with his first pitch. He throws the second one. It's outside as well. 2-0 to the Brewers leadoff hitter. Imanaga, sorry. Imanaga, that's how you say it. I got it wrong again. Anyway, here's the 2-0 pitch. It's in there for a strike, 2-1. And he's 9-8 with a 3.73 ERA, 25 games, 144 innings pitched, 0.99 ER or a WHIP rather, and he hits one on the inside corner. It's 2-2. 2-2 is the count, and here we go. Cubs and Brewers 2-2 to their leadoff hitter. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, 1 down. Yes, sir. Imanaga off to a good start getting the leadoff man in Milwaukee. Here we go. 1 down. Strike 1 on the outside corner. Low end away, but on the outside corner. 0-1 is the count. To Bruce Terang. 288, 18 homers, 81 RBIs. Oh, he just missed high, but that looked like it was in the strike zone. It's 1-1. At least that little box they show you on TV anyway. There it is. It's a little bit outside. 2-1 is the count to the Brewers' number 2 hitter. There's another pitch. It's on the outside corner this time. And it's now 2-2 again for the second straight hitter. We'll see what they can do with it, I guess. Here we go. Swung on and missed a second consecutive strikeout to start the game. And we might have something cooking tonight. We may just have something cooking. Here we go again. First two guys set down on strikeouts. Here we go with the first pitch to the number 3 hitter. It's fouled away. It's 0-1. The count 2 down in the bottom of the first. Let's go. William Contreras, who used to catch for the Cubs, believe it or not. Here's a hit down the third base line. Fair ball. Is he going to go for second? No, he takes a wide turn, but wisely decides to go back to first. And the Brewers have 1 on and 2 out in the bottom of the first inning. Here we go. First and second after the next hitter takes the first pitch and goes right back up the middle. So it's now first and second with 2 out. Let's not give this 3-run lead right back, shall we? Let's close this inning out right now. And Managa, he's pitched well. We'll have to see how this goes. Here's the first pitch to the new batter. It's a strike. It's 0-1 as we get into this ball game here. Here we go. That's high. 1-1 is the count. Runners on first and second with 2 out. There we go. There's another pitch that's called a ball for some reason. It's 2-1. Well, if we hit another dinger, you might just get that, George. I'll tell you that much right now. Here we go. Imanaga throws the ball, swung on and missed. It's 2-2. Let's go, boys. Let's shut this down right now. Here we go. He sets, he delivers. It's inside, ball 3, 3-2. Payoff pitch is coming next. Unbelievably. Here's the pitch. It's fouled away. They'll do it again. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Imanaga with the pitch. It's swung on and it's belted. It's going back. It is going to be gone, and just like that, it's 3-3. And unfortunately, we just gave up the 3 runs we got in the top half of the first. My goodness. That's what I was afraid of. 3-3 in the bottom of the first. Let's see what happens from here on out. As Imanaga gives up the homer that ties the game at 3. And he's not happy. He's so upset with himself. He saw it and he's like, "Oh man, that's so bad." Oh my goodness. We'll have to see what this is. It's 2 out. Shota Imanaga with the pitch. It's popped up. It's called off. And we're going to go to the top of the second with the score tied. Cubs 3, Brewers 3. And we're going to the top of the 2. Here we go. What do you guys want to see tonight from the Cubs? A little pushback? Dub? Let's see if we can get this home run out of the way for George. so he can get his Harry Carey impersonation. Man, I miss Harry Carey. Best baseball commentator bar none, and I might be biased, but that's my opinion. By the way, the hockey season starts tomorrow. And that's where we're at. We'll have to see how far that goes. As we wait for the start of the second inning. Here on the More Money Sports Network. Sports Network, sports fan. You know how it goes. And we'll see what happens between the Cubs and the Brewers. Happening right now. It is. How's everybody doing tonight? Pretty good? I hope so. Here we go. NLDS top two. We'll see if the Cubs can get us another homer here. Here's the pitch. It's on the corner outside, 0-1. There's another one. Swung on, foul back. It's popped up, actually. Third baseman's going to grab this one easily. One down. Here we go. This, the first pitch. Swung on, fouled back. 0-1. Dansby Swanson's hitting 244 with 24 home runs and 77 RBIs. There's the pitch in the dirt, 1-1. Beers is up in the bullpen, which means Aaron Ashby was probably just a opener, as they call him these days. We'll have to see how the rest of this plays out. Top two, here we go. It's in the dirt again, 2-1. Here we go. Here we go. It's on the inside corner. It's 2-2. With one down on top of the second, Dansby Swanson's at the plate. And here we go. Aaron Ashby, probably in his last inning of work here for the Brewers tonight. There's the pitch in the dirt. It's 3-2. One out, nobody on. 3-2 pitch coming. Ashby delivers. Fouled away. They'll do it again. There we go. Dansby Swanson at the plate. There's the pitch. Dansby hits it high. Not very deep. It's at the track. It's called for and caught. And there are two away in the top of the second. There we go. 2 down, nobody on. Game 2 of the National League Division Series. Ashby sets. He delivers. It's a strike. 0-1. There we go. Matt Shaw, 226, 13 homers, 44 RBIs. It's 1-1 as that's called a ball for being high. Here we go. 1-2 as it's on the outside corner. Oh, it's 2-1. He didn't call it a strike. This umpire strike zone is a little weird today, but we'll take it. We'll take the inconsistency if it gets us the ball. Here we go. Aaron Ashby sets to deliver with 2 out, nobody on, top second. Swung on and missed. It's 2-2. And here we go. Let's go, Cubs. See what happens here. 3-2 is the count to Shaw, the number 9 hitter for the Cubs today, before we turn the lineup back over. Here's the payoff pitch. It's fouled away. They'll do it again. 3-2 is the count. 2 out, nobody on. Top of the second inning. 3-3 is the score. And he takes a walk as the number 9 hitter, turning over the lineup. And here we go with the leadoff hitter. One more time. Top of the second inning. Who is Justin Turner. He's former Dodger. Let's see if he can make an impact here. There's the pitch. It's way too high. It's 1-0. There we go. Counts in his favor. 0-1 with a flyout tonight. Regular season 219 with 3 homers. Not a very solid year for Justin Turner. But here we go. Ashby set to deliver. Throws over to first, though. Doesn't get anywhere close. Excuse me. Here we go. Ashby set to deliver again. There's Turner. Turner ropes one into left. That's a base hit. It'll be first and second with 2 away. And the number 2 hitter stepping back up to the plate. as Turner goes up high to get one. And it's first and second now with two away. As the Cubs look to score more runs in the top of the next inning. First and second, it looks like Ashby is done as they're going to Mears. Out of the Brewer bullpen. So we'll see how the Cubs fare against the now would be starter. But we'll have to see. Two on, two out, tie game, top second. See, number two hitter coming to the plate. Jesus man's. Nuggets and Raptors from Vancouver starting in 15 minutes. Jesus man's.
We looked at my cars to see what
Did he? That's funny. Nick Mears, 5-3 in 63 games, 56.2 innings pitched. Opposing average is 213 and a whip of 0.97. Let's see if the Cubs can do damage against this guy. Yeah, here we go.
Get in there.
Nico Horner, 1-for-1 with a single. I'd take another one of those in this at bat. Here's the pitch from Mears. He delivers. It's high. Well, his strike zone's been consistent at the very least. 1-0 to Nico Horner. Let's see how this goes. The 1-0 pitch to Horner. It's inside 2-0. So the Cubs are putting together something here late in the top of the second with 2 out and 2 on. A 2-0 count to Horner. Runners take their leads. There's the pitch. Swung on, popped up to shallow left center field or right center field. It's caught, and we're going to the bottom of the second, tied at 2. Because I gotta fix the banner to show that we're going to the bottom of the second. Oh, wrong one. There we go. As we head to the bottom of the second. We'll have to see how this goes, how it plays out. At this rate, it looks like it's going to be a 3.5-hour game. I'll be with you till it's over. As we'll see when we get to go from here. We're either going home with a split or down 0-2 and needing to win 3 in a row. It's going to be an interesting night. Oh my goodness. Well, Managa's got to take us through this night. You can't be giving up runs left and right. Let's see if he settles down after that first inning. Now we're back to Milwaukee. We'll have to see where this goes. That's a high strike. That's weird. That's because that's been called a ball all night long, and Managa just got a call for a strike. So we'll see what happens next. There's Durbin's at the plate for Milwaukee. That's low. It's 1-1. We'll have to see if the strike zone changes at all. There would go, swung on and missed. It's 1-2. Imanaga set to deliver. There's the pitch. It's swung on and it is hit to right field, but easily caught by Suzuki. One down in the bottom of the second. And it looks like a bullpen day for the Brewers as Mizorowski is up for them in this half inning. So if there was ever a night for the Cubs to steal one in Milwaukee, this looks like it would be it. But there's only one down in the bottom of the second, and Imanaga is ready to deliver again. Throws a high strike, and it's 0-1. Oh, and one Perkins is at the plate, 226, 3 homers, 19 RBIs. He throws that one outside. It's 1-1 for Imanaga. And here's the next pitch. He got it on the inside corner, 1-2. As he looks to reset here. We'll have to figure it out. Excuse me. There it is. There's the pitch. He throws it high. It's going to be 2-2. Upcoming. There it is. It's check foul swing. Check swing foul. We'll have to see what happens on this next 2-2 pitch. There we go. Swung on. Missed. Strike three. Two down. Nobody on. Bottom of the second. Here we go. Can he get us out of this inning? There we go. Imanaga throws it low and inside. 1-0 is the count. 1-0 is the count. Bottom of the second inning. There's the swing, foul back, 1-1. 1-1 is the count. There we go. There's the next pitch, swung on, fouled back, 1-2. One and two is the count. Imanaga set to deliver, swung on, fouled away. They'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on is the count. Bottom of the second inning. And here we go. Imanaga versus Ortiz is the batter. There's the pitch. There's the check. Did he go? No, he didn't. So it goes to 2-2. 2 out in the bottom of the second. There's the pitch from Imanaga. Fouled away again, so they'll do it again. Imanaga. There's a swing and a drive. Out to right field, easily playable. Caught, and we'll go to the top of the third inning with the score tied at 3. Here we go. Top 3. Three in the top of the third. I'll have to see. Just where things go. We'll go to the top of the third. The Dodgers already took a 2-0 series lead going back to LA against Philly. So we're going to see if the Cubs can tie it up tonight against the Brewers. We'll see what happens. Top third upcoming for the Cubs and Brewers. What? Ah, ever sick? I try to give you attention. Hey? Oh, oh, are you feeling left out and lonely now? Hey? Mama's not gonna let you in there. Vizorovsky. Huh? Strike one. He's thinking Brother Rocky would have let me in there.
Those days are long gone. It's like a salmon.
Swing and a miss and strike two. 0-2 to Kyle Tucker, number 3 hitter tonight. The Brewers fans are on their feet, anticipating a strikeout. That's low, 1-2 to Tucker. Tucker stands waiting for the delivery. He takes it, he drills it to short. It's thrown out. It's one down, top of the third. 3-3 is the score. One out in the Cubs half of the third. There we go. Oh, there's the first pitch. That was a ball. It's 1-0 to the number 4 hitter Suzuki, who hit the 3-run home run in the first. There's the pitch. There's another high one. It's 2-0. 2-0 to Suzuki. 1-for-1 with that 3-run home run that put the Cubs on the board. Here's the next pitch. It's 3-0 to Suzuki, as that one was outside. And we'll see if he gets the 3-0 green light or if he's taking again. Here's the pitch. It's right off the outside corner. Doesn't get the call. It's a walk, and Suzuki takes first with one out. So there you go. There we go. Here's the pitch to, and it's outside again. One. One of those the count. Here's the next pitch. It's outside again at 2-0. 2-0 to Ian Happ, who's 0-1 with a strikeout, 0-for-1 with a strikeout. There's the pitch. He gets a strike call there. Strike call there. 2-1's the count. Awaiting the delivery. There's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 97 miles per hour. Here we go. 2-2. One out, top third, 3-2, one on, 3-2 pitch. And here we go. Here comes the delivery. A swung on and missed. Strike three, two away. There's the pitch. High again. 1-0. Didn't know what to show. Here comes the next delivery. It's in there for a strike. 1-1. Carson Kelly at the plate. Top third, two out, one on. 2-1, 102 miles per hour. Whew, 2-1. 2-1's the count. Here we go. Fouled away, 2-2. 2-2's the count. One on, two away. NLDS game two, top third. Here comes the delivery. It's in the dirt, 3-2. So we'll have to see where we go from here. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swung on. Hit back to the pitcher. And we're going to go to the bottom of the third. Still tied. Cubs 3, Brewers 3. And we got to do this again. Okay. Well, we go to the bottom of the third. Right to the bottom of the third inning. And here we go. Bottom of the third upcoming. As he hit a weak one back to the pitcher to end the top of the third. Here's Imanaga. First pitch swinging. Hit out to left field and is caught. So one down very quickly here in the bottom of the third. The first pitch was thrown. We didn't get to see it for some reason. And it's a ball, so it's 1-0. There's a ball hit again to left field. It's being called off, and it's caught 2 away. Could be a very quick bottom of the third inning here. With 2 up, 2 down for Imanaga. There we go. William Contreras. There we go. Imanaga low for a ball. 1-0 is the count.
Even when Ronnie knows, I don't think she's never leave us.
1-1. You think he's just our cat now?
This was just a kid money there.
Yeah. Any update on the no
Well,
Ronnie's house?
no, I haven't heard nothing.
There's a swing and a drive, and the Milwaukee Brewers just take a 4-3 lead. Oh my goodness! A home run puts the Brewers up 4-3. And the bottom of the third, after 2 quick outs, a home run changes the ball game. It's 4-3. There's Imanaga, throws it low and outside. We are at the bottom of the third inning. There we go. And they hammer one to right field. It's a single. So the Brewers are picking up the offense with 2 out here in the bottom of the third. The Brewers smacked the homer. It's 4-3. And right now they got a runner on first with 2 out. And we'll have to see how this goes here. Palencia is up in the Cubs bullpen. And here comes Council, who's coming to get Imanaga. So after just 2 2/3 innings, the Cubs are going to the bullpen. That's not a good sign. At least there's a meeting on the mound. He might convince him to stay in, but it doesn't look like it. Unbelievable. As Imanaga coming out of the game already. And there is the moonshot that sent him packing, I guess you could say, as it's now 4-3 Brewers. Here we go. Still in the bottom of the third, and we're an hour and 12 minutes in. Here we go. So let's see if the Cubs can get out of this inning now. After giving up the homer and the single. Palencia is in the game with a 52.2 innings pitched, a 1.14 whip, and an opposing batting average of 224 with a 1-6 record. Maybe you should have left Imanaga in the game. But we'll see how this works out. Vaughn, who hit the 3-run home run for the Brewers, is at the plate now with 1 on and 2 out. And that's high and inside. So here we go. There's another pitch on the inside corner. It's 1-1. There we go. It's swung on, and it'll be caught by the left fielder. And we will go to the top of the fourth with the Cubs down 4-3 to the Brewers going into the fourth inning. Top four. We would go going to the top of the fourth. We do need some more hits. That's true. More hits leads to more runs. We'll have to see if we can get more hits, more runs as we go here. Top four, anyway. There we go. We're only down one. We can come back from this. Let's go. Here's the first pitch of the at bat. Shows bunt, calls a high strike, and he does not look happy about it. Holy smokes. Pete Crow Armstrong at the plate. Swung on, fouled away. It's 0-2 to Pete Crow Armstrong. 0-for-1 with a pop out. 247, 21 home runs, 47 RBIs. And that's high and away. It's 1-2. Here we go. Swung on and missed, and Crow Armstrong strikes out. One down in the top of the fourth. Here we go. First pitch of the at bat is in there for a strike. It's 0-1. There's the count. There we go. The next pitch is in there for strike two on the outside corner. Dansby Swanson's at the plate. Facing the 0-2 count. And he just misses. He complains to the umpire, doesn't do himself any favors there. 1-2 is the count here. There's the next pitch. Swung on and fouled away. They'll do it again. As I'm sure. That's high for a ball. 2-2 with one out in the top of the fourth. There we go. It's strike three called, two away in the top of the fourth. Swanson goes down, virtually looking. And it's now 0-1 to the number 9 hitter, Mike Shaw. There it is. 1-1. We just need base runners. That's what we need, base runners. That's inside. It's 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Shaw at the plate. That's the top of the fourth. That's a ball. It's 3-1. Shaw's putting himself in a position to get on base here, hopefully. For the lead off hitter turn. There's the pitch, and he walked him. So the Cubs have a run on first. Let's go. It's got to start something. Here we go. Nuggets 22, Raptors 14. I believe that's in the first quarter. Midway through the first, Michael Bush now pinch hitting for Justin Turner. So there goes that. Justin Turner's out of the game, and Michael Bush is in. Which leads me to the question of what was the point? What was the point of putting Justin Turner in? Trade Council's making the decisions today. Here we go with the next one. It's ball one, but it looked like a strike. We'll take it though on the inside corner. 1-0 to Michael Bush. Pinch hitting for Justin Turner. Here's the next pitch. Swung on, and it will be. It'll get. No, it's caught, and we're going to the bottom of the fourth. It's caught. We're going to the bottom of the fourth. That's Cub luck. It seems right now. We had a 3-0 lead. We gave it right back. And now we're going to the bottom of the fourth. 4-3 Brewers. Bottom four. There we go. Let's see if we can keep them from getting any further ahead. 4-3 is the score. Bottom fourth. Here we go. Bottom fourth. Here we go. Let's see what we can do here. First things first, we gotta get 3 outs and get back in the ball game. Ball one hot. Michael Bush has to play first base now, as Justin Turner's out of the game. Valencia's still in after only throwing 3 pitches in that one, and it's 1-1. So here we go. Frelick at the plate for the Brewers. 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a check swing foul. 1-2. There's the pitch. It's hit towards the second baseman. He gathers and fires. 1 down. Off of a ground out. There we go. Tired today. There it is, 1-0. This is Valencia getting set to deliver the next pitch, and he hits him. He hit him, so he puts him on first base. And Brewers will have 1 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. There we go. A double play ball would be wonderful right about now. Here we go. Valencia with another pitch. There it is. Strike 1. 0-1. Let's go. Valencia delivers again. Hit foul. 0-2. Here we go. Valencia with a 0-2 count. Throws one high. Still 1 out, 1 on. 1-2 is the count. Bottom of the fourth. Valencia delivers. No, he throws to first base. There we go. I'm halfway in with you.
Not tonight. She canceled tonight.
Really? Well, then it doesn't matter. Friday? Okay, then. There we go. Two down, one on, or two more. There we go with another pitch. It's low and in the dirt. Fired to first. He's safe by the looks of things. It's 1-0. Cubs down by one, bottom fourth. We'll see what Palencia's got left. 1-0 count, 2 out. Fires to first. He's safe. I don't know. That was close to me. But what do I know? I guess he got in there. But it looked closer than it was. Bottom fourth. 1-0 count. Runner on first. 2 out. There's the pitch. It's hit into center field. And it's a base hit. First and second. 2 away for the Brewers. Ortiz with the single. Brewers still up 4-3. First and second. 2 away.
Is he with you?
Nope.
There's nothing wrong with it.
There we go. Swung on, fouled away, 0-1. Jackson Choroyo, 0-1. It's game 2 of the NLDS. A 1 count, 2 on, 2 out. 4-3 lead for the Brewers in the bottom of the fourth. Palencia again. Swung on, fouled away. It's 0-2. Let's go. Here's the pitch. Churio hits it. He keeps going back, going back. Oh my goodness. Another 3-run home run makes it 7-3 with 2 out in the bottom of the fourth. Oh my. 7-3, bottom fourth. Oh, there we go. The score has been updated. Actually, let me see something here. If we just go to this, is that easier? Wait, I got a better idea. Yeah, that's pretty much as easy as it gets. And then we'll go here and we'll do them There we go. That'll do it. Make the score a little easier to see anyway. That's better? Yeah. I just realized having that clear scoreboard doesn't work so well. But anyway, it's 7-3 in the bottom of the fourth. Now we're down by 4. Still a long way to go. Still got 5 innings, so let's not lose faith yet. Here we go. Here it is. Here it is. And there's another 3-run shot that put them up 7-3. And here we go with Drew Pomeranz. 2-2, 2.17 ERA. And we'll see if he can get this a third out. Small line foul back 0-1. Pomeranz, that's a pop up, and it's caught by Pomeranz. What a weird play. But we are going to the top of the fifth, except I need to use the restroom, and I will return. We're back at 1-2. Nobody out, nobody on. 7-3. And we gotta update this to say top 5. And then we'll just go here. There's a fly ball, a single to right field, and that's a good start to the inning for the Cubs. There we go. Take that away. So it's less distracting. A leadoff single is where we need to be. Oh, I didn't forget. I forgot to put the banner back up. There we go. Banner across the bottom in blue. There's a swing and a miss. Kyle Tucker 0 for 1 with a walk today. I'll take another walk, Kyle. 0-1's the count with 1 on, nobody out. Top of the 5th. He takes strike 2. Oh my goodness. 0-2, nobody out, 1 on. Top of the 5th, Kyle Tucker at the plate. Swung on and fouled away. It's still 0-2. And there's Patrick getting ready in the Brewers bullpen. 0-2 pitch. Let's see if Tucker can get at least a hit out of this. It's outside, 1-2. My goodness. There goes Kyle Tucker, swings and misses, strike 3, 1 away. One down, top of the 5th. 1 on as well. So we'll have to see what happens here. First pitch of the at bat, strike 1. 0-1 is the count. Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 1 for a walk and a 3-run home run. Hopefully we get a duplicate. Here we go. It's inside. 1-1 is the count to Seiya Suzuki. There we go as I sweat in the house here. 1-1 pitch is on its way. There we go. Ball too low. 2-1 is the count. There's a swing and a miss. Hold on. There we go. It's 2-2 now. Let me see if that makes a difference. Yeah, that was a little distracting. Oh, there we go. It's hit in the air down the line. And that's a caught ball again. And it's two out with one on as the Brewers have decided that we're going to play defense today. And that's bad news for us Cubby faithful. Two out in the top of the fifth. One on. Let's see if we can get something cooking here. Here we go. That's strike one. 0-1 is now the count on, looks like Ian Happ. 0 for 2 with two strikeouts, 243, 23 homers, 79 RBIs in his regular season appearances. Here's the next pitch. 1-1 is the count. And we are only in the top of the fifth. I forgot how long playoff baseball can be. 1-1. 2-1 is his low and outside. There we go. 2-1 count to Hap. So a very less than productive day today. There you go. There's the pitch. There's the swing. There's the drive down the line. And that's caught. So let's go to the bottom of the fifth. Bottom five. 7-3. And the Brewers are coming back to the plate. Let's see. One game three is oh, can't do game three. Game three's at 2 o'clock on Wednesday. So we'll enjoy game two. Hopefully we get a comeback, but game three is not going to be possible to do on the channel. Here we go to the bottom of the fifth.
You must have got tired of being neglected.
What is that? He's not up here at all.
He said, okay then.
Here we go. William Contreras. Strike one, top of the zone. 0-1 is the count as we are in the bottom of the fifth. And the 7-3 is the score. There's a swing. Oh no. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We'll see. My stream just went out. Here we go. There's one out in the bottom of the fifth. And then there's a strike one. So Contreras might have went out when my stream just randomly left. So it's 0-1 is the count. Pomerantz is still on the hill. There's a swing and a foul ball. 0-2. So here we go. 0-2 is the count. One out, bottom five. Swung on. Hit to left field, but it's a can of corn. It'll be caught. Two away. Pomerantz has been taken out. He's our best pitcher. I don't know what's happening here. Two away in the bottom of the fifth. They took out the pitcher that was getting everybody out. Explain that to me, please. Anyways, two out, 7-3, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. We'll see what happens here. 7-3. Two out, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. First pitch of the at bat. It's low. Looked like a strike, but this umpire's at an inconsistent strike zone all night, so can't complain. Andrew Vaughn 1 for 2 with a 3-run home run earlier in the night for the Brew Crew. Swung and missed 1-1. Here we go. Ball 2 low. 2-1. Hmm. 3-1 as it's outside. And this is why I said, why would you take Pomeranz out when he's the only one getting hitters out? This made no sense to me. Hold on. I think I can make this score even bigger. No, hold on. There we go. There's the pitch inside. He walked him. Oh my goodness, he walked him. Should have left him in there for at least one more hitter. Here's the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Here we go. Colin Ray is the new pitcher. He throws it low, 1-1. There's a foul ball, 1-2. 1-2, 2 out, 1 on, bottom 5. There's the pitch, fouled away. They'll do it again. This ball game better not take 5 hours. We're 2 hours in, and we're not even halfway home yet. Oh, I guess we are just over halfway. So there it is, 2-2. 2 out, bottom 5, runner on first. There's a swing and it's fouled away again. And they'll do it again. Fouled it off his own foot. There's Ray throwing it outside again. 3-2. What else is new? Another full count. Ray sets and delivers. It's hit to left field. It's caught. And we're going to the top of the 6th. The score is still 7-3 for the Brewers. And here we go. There it is. As a matter of fact, let me just go back to the way it was before. Hold on. There we go. And then I have this drop a like and subscribe on the bottom. We'll go back to the way it was. That's much better. I think, anyways. Again, we are scheduled to film an At the Buzzer episode tomorrow. It's will be our first one of season 3 covering the NBA. So I doubt there will be a live stream tomorrow. But rest assured, there will be content filmed. So if you would be kind enough to subscribe, that'd be great. And here we go with this one. Comeback time. We know we get what, one run an inning, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, one run an inning, and we'll send it to extras. That's not too much to ask for. Let's go. Blue Jays and Yankees tomorrow at 5 o'clock, so I'll be home for that one. But as I said, top 6, here we go. First pitch, in there for a strike on the outside corner. Next pitch, 1-1 on the as he misses on the outside that time. There we go. 1-2, as they call it, a strike on the outside corner, lower half. 1-2, 7-3. Milwaukee leads top 6. Nobody out, nobody on. 0-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And there's one down here at the top of the 6th. We'll be looking for Cubs. Just haven't gotten anything going tonight other than the 3-run home run in the first. But we're still here. First pitch swinging, strike 1. Pete Crow Armstrong 0-for-2 with a pop up and a strikeout. There we go. Next pitch of the at bat, swing and a miss, strike 2. We are sitting in the top of the 6th inning. Oh, 2 pitch, high and away, 1-2. 1-2 pitch. 1 out, nobody on, top of the 6th. In the dirt, 2-2. One run per inning. That's all I asked for. Here we go. Swung on, fouled back, and it's still 2-2. Here we go with the next pitch. Swung on and missed at a ball in the dirt. Strike three, two gone. Top of the sixth inning. Swung on. And there's the quick 1-2-3 top of the sixth. We're going to the bottom of the sixth. The score is still 7-3. There we go. That was a quick sixth inning for the Cubs. And hey, what can I say? Still here. Yes, there we are. Bottom of the sixth inning. Wednesday night hockey. Leafs Canadians followed by Oilers and Flames. And we'll see how this goes. What the heck is happening here? Bottom of the sixth inning. Upcoming at some point. And for some reason they're talking about the Brewers race between innings. Here we go. First pitch is a strike. 0-1 is the count to the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the sixth inning, who is Caleb Durbin. 0-1 hit 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch. There's a strike two that caught the bottom of the zone apparently. I don't know if I agree, but it's 0-2 nevertheless. Here we go. There's a 1-2 as that was way outside. Durbin at the plate. 1-2. Swung on. hit deep, and I believe that's Crow Armstrong that ran it down one away in the bottom of the sixth. Anyway, that's one down, bottom of the sixth inning, and here we go. That's one. And we'll go ball one, 1-0. Blake Perkins now at the plate. Swung on, hit to short, throw to first in time, 2 away. Wow. The Jags just upset the Chiefs on Monday Night Football. I don't know what's happening to Mahomes, but there's 2 out in the bottom of the sixth. There we go. Let's see it. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Strike one, 1-1. One and one's the count. There's the next pitch. 2-1. Low and outside. So the 3-1, it's 3-1 after they miss again. There they go. It's 3-2 as the Brewer looked like he was ready to waddle to first base, but he got called on a strike. It's 3-2, 2 out, bottom six. Here we go. Colin Ray with the payoff pitch. He swings. It's a foul ball. They're going to do it again. There's a swing, and everybody's safe. As it's a runner on first, nobody out. There wasn't even a throw. There wasn't even a throw, which was good because he would have beat it anyways. Didn't hit it hard, hit it in the right spot. Right down the third base line. There we go. Colin Ray. Swung on. Hit to short. Thrown into right field. Because of course it is. And there'll be runners on second and third with 2 out because of an error. Yay. 64-56. Denver over Toronto at the half. Dansby Swanson, usually one of the best, Just threw it into right field. I don't know what to say about that. It is what it is, I suppose. Second and third, 2 out after an E6. What are they doing? Here I go, second and third, 2 out. Sarang at the plate. There's Ray, throws a strike, 0-1. Bruce Terang. There we go. Next pitch. 1-1. There's where we're at. Ray delivers. Swung on, foul ball, 1-2. See, we always get to 2 strikes and 2 outs, and then something happens. Let's close this inning out now. Let's do that. Fouled away again. So they'll do it one more time. Swung on. It's underhanded. It's out. And we are going to the seventh. Top 7. Seven to 3 Milwaukee. Here we go. We need to put on a show in the 7, 8, 9. So we're down 4 with 3 innings left. We'll have to see how this goes the rest of the way. I'm hoping for a comeback. I'm not giving up faith. But the at bats are getting fewer and fewer as we go here. Here we go. Top 7. Rally cap time. First pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. One and one. There's a strike 2. 1-2 it is. To the number 9 hitter, Mike Shaw. That's inside. 2-2. The next pitch is swung on and missed, and he goes down, and there's one out in the top of the 7th. One down, top 7. 7-3 Milwaukee. And Bush is the leadoff hitter. Strike 1, 0-1. Here we go. 0-1. It's 1-1. He showed bunt, but that was low and away. It's 2-1. One out, 7-3 Brewers. Here we go. Swung on, fouled back. It's 2-2. Here we go. 3-2 payoff pitch upcoming. Swung on, fouled back. They'll do it again. Oh my goodness. 3-2. Swung on. Down the line, fair. 2 away in the top of the 7th. Council wants to look at it first. As he did beat it beat the base runner to the bag, so there'll be 2 out in the top of the 7th. Swung on and it's caught, and we're gonna go to the bottom of the 7th already. So what 7? There we go. And there it is. Yeah. I just want to, over the last 3 days, I've done 3 live streams, and I just want to say thank you for being with me through this Max Payne journey of so far what's one Cub loss, one Seahawk loss, and the Cubs being down 4 going into the bottom of the 7th. Yeah, don't know what to tell you. It's been a rough few days. Hopefully, we can come back and get this though. Hopefully, because we're only down to 6 outs left. But it's kind of been a Max Payne type of weekend for yours truly, as far as the sports world is concerned. But we'll see. We might get a comeback here. 2 runs per inning is what we need. There we go. Bottom 7, 2 out. Bottom 7, nobody out actually. I don't know why I said 2 out, but maybe I'm just getting ahead of myself. Maybe. Here's the first pitch, swung on and missed. It's 0-1. It's the count here. So here's William Contreras again. Next pitch, swung on and missed. 0-2. 0-2 count to Contreras, who's the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the 7th. Swung on. It's popped up. There's going to be room. There's a catch. 1 out. Top, bottom 7. Here we go. First pitch is outside. It's 1-0. 1-0 is the count. Christian Yelich. Swung on. Hit the left field. There's a base hit, runner on first, one out, bottom seven. There's the first pitch of the at bat. It's a strike, 0-1. Oh and 1. There's a swing, hit the short, throw to second for one. Double play, inning over. We're going to the top of the eighth. We're still down 7-3. But hey, we can get something going. We've scored 3 runs in an inning before. As we go to the top of the eighth, that's what we needed, a double play ball. Let's get it going now. Need our bats to wake up some. Get at least a couple runs here, a couple runs in the ninth. Win it in extras or 2 here and 3 in the ninth, and have somebody close it out. Be fine. Again, it's a shame that on Wednesday, game 3 is at 2 o'clock, so I won't be able to do that one. But here we go. We go to the top of the eighth. And we'll see if we can pull a comeback out here. Here we go. Let's try this comeback out here. Let's get after it. 7-3, top of the eighth. Here we go. Have to see what that call is. They pointed. And is it 1-0? They called it a ball. Swing on, foul back. 1-1. There it is. Swung on, popped up. Third base side is going into foul territory. One down. in the top of the eighth. And somebody's warming up in the Brewers bullpen. So here we go. Looks like they're bringing him in. Here we go. Pause. Continually wait. Yeah. Here we go. Trevor McGill in the game for the Brewers. Trevor McGill comes on in, and his first pitch is a strike. 0-1. Seiya Suzuki, if you got another home run in you, now would be a good time to use it. 1-1. One and one out, nobody on, top of the eighth. Here we go. Swung on, hit to shallow left field, and there's two away at the top of the eighth. Here we go. McGill delivers. Ball one. 1-0 is the count. Two out in the top of the eighth. Here's the next pitch, and it's called a ball two. 2-0. Here we go. He sets up for another pitch. Strike one. 2-1 is the count with two out in the top of the eighth. Swung on, fouled away. 2-2. There we go. Swung on, foul back. Again, they'll do it again. There it goes. 2-2. Two out in the top of the eighth. Miguel fires again. Swung on. It's hit to right field. It's caught, and we're going to the bottom of the eighth. Score still 7-3. We head to the bottom of the eighth inning. Here we go. 1-0. Cubs pitcher misses again. Two and 0. Here's another delivery. 3-0. As all of a sudden, Colin Ray can't find the strike zone. All four. He walked him on 4 straight pitches. 1 on, nobody out. Bottom of the 8th. Strike one at the top of the zone. 0-1's the count. Oh and 2. 1 out. Oh, there's nobody out. They're 1 on. 0-2 count. Here we go. Swung on, fouled back. They'll do it again. 0-2. Colin Ray delivers again. 1-2. Ball 2, 2-2. 1 on, runner on first, nobody out. 2-2's the count. And it's hit to second. They're turning it to first. Double play. 2 gone on a twin bill there. 2 down in the bottom of the 8th. Let's go. Seven to 3. Yes, indeed. Ball 1. 1-0. Colin Ray. Ball 2. 2-0 count. Ball 3. Was he missed outside again? Strike 1. 3-1. Let's go. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 3-2, 2 out. Bottom of the 8th. Let's get this third strike and let's go to the top of the 9th and score 4 runs and get this game going. There's a swing, and that's a base hit because there's always a hit with 2 out for some reason. One on, two out, bottom of the eighth, 7-3. Here we go. 1-1 is the count. Two out, one on, bottom of the eighth. Two and one. He missed low. Here we go with another pitch. It's 2-1. He swung on. It's hit high, but not very deep. It's caught, and we're going to the ninth. Top nine. Here we go. Rally time. Top nine coming. As we go to the top of the ninth. Any shot. We got a hero left in this game. Here we go, top of the ninth, 1-1 count. Carson Kelly at the plate, and it's outside for ball two. Kelly fouls that one back. It's 2-2. Foul back again. Is he calling for catcher's interference? Let me see. 2-2. Okay, he struck him out. One down. There's a swing and a foul ball. Strike two. 0-2, one out. Nobody on. Top of the ninth. Pete Crow Armstrong's 0 for 3. One and two. Swung at him is strike three, two down, one out to go. It's not looking good, my guy. It's not looking good. Couldn't even get to the home run call. Maybe we'll get the home run call, but it doesn't look like it. Strike one. 0-1, two out, top nine, 7-3. Brewers at home. Swung on, fouled back, 0-2. This is not looking fun. We've now been at this for 3 hours and 3 minutes, 10 seconds, and we'll see what happens on this 0-2 pitch. That's the ball game. Struck him out. Brewers win 7-3, take a 2-0 lead. And just because of some savage amusement for myself, I will write the final here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will be back before you know it. And until next time, may your ego come from a place that keeps you humble. I appreciate y'all. Mamba out.